What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Vibe Check. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Thanks for being first. How's it going? We're vibing. I just got off work. Not even kidding. Um, 20 minutes ago? But actually, I lied. It's a little... No! No! Alright, hold on. Let me at least get to Stray Gods so it can be booting up while I do this. Alright. Alright, not ending soon. Not ending soon. Back on my buff, Jesus grind is crazy. Okay, let me scoot this out of the way. That's a lot louder than the rest of the game. Okay, hold up. God, my legs still hurt. Let me just hold on. Let me floor for a second. I have to sit here on the floor forever. Hi, White Knight. I'm here doing push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I did it. I did it. Alright, I'm gonna wait for some people to get here. I started speaking just a little earlier than I normally do because I had all my notifications prepped. What is this? Rats. Dropped frames detected. Is my stream shitty? Tell me now. Tell me now if my stream's bad. Okay, I know what I did. I forgot to- Hi YFM! Hi everyone! Thanks for being here. I realized why I started- Okay, good, because I had a dropped frames alert and I was like, jump scare? I forgot. Y'all get to watch me take 2 selfies. Actually kinda stuttery. Oh no! Oh, that's bad. There are dropped frames. I don't want dropped frames. What's wrong? That's bad. That's big bad. Rats. Be like the meme I made yesterday. Your meme was so cursed. No, y'all get to watch me take 2 selfies because I realized why I started so early. I forgot to put my Instagram. Mine keeps freezing after a bit and I have to reload the player. Oh no. Alright, watch me take 2 selfies. That's number 1. Now I gotta put text on it. It's fine now? Good. I'm glad to hear it. I might not, well, actually, I could probably do it tomorrow. I was gonna say, cause I realized that I was still trying to upload my VOD from yesterday at the same time as streaming, and obviously I can't do that. Alright, chat. What do you have to say for my Instagram story? It has to be something appropriate for social media. You know what I'll do actually? If all of you say something for my thing, I will take a picture of my chat. What the fuck is that, White Knight? I will take a picture of chat. And I will put it on my story. A country? Alright, we got that on there. Does the Sigma Riz. Blown up by Eggman? What is this? What is that? Alright, YFM wins. From Sonic game. Alright, it's time. I'm taking a better picture. Y'all, I'm bad at social media. Y'all don't understand how bad I am at social media. I'm terrible. I just don't post shit. Yeah, but I'm supposed to be trying to, like, be a person online. I don't want to call myself an influencer. I'm a streamer, so I have to be like, what's the word? Dropped frames. Stop it. Stop. Stop it right now. I'm gonna commit cry. I'm gonna commit cry right now if my internet doesn't get its shit together. Alright, friends. Yes, you are an influencer, and you are influencing my vote in the upcoming election. I can't vote. Just don't. It's a lose-lose. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't really do the politics here. But no matter what, country's fucked. That is all. Take a photo. Selfie number 2. Hope I'm cute. Alright, alright. It's time. Everybody's gonna show up and then leave because they're gonna be like, this bitch ain't streaming. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I am. I promise. I promise. Promise, I'm swimming. I'm swimming, swear God. Ba-da-dum bum bum. It's time. Alright? Here. Look. I'm streaming. I'm streaming a game. I'm streaming a game. Look. I'm gaming. Load game. Continue. What? probably this one. Wow, a game! Exactly! I'm assuming it's this one. Oh yeah, we have to make a... I should talk to Apollo or go see what Pan wants. Apollo will be our wife. That's this stream, so I do have to go talk to Apollo.
Ah, Grace, you're back. That's good. I was just about to call you.
He misses
he
me.
means he wants me to call you because Paul here still hasn't figured out how to use a phone.
That's not true. I know how, I just don't like them. They're confusing. Anyhow, I've been contemplating our list of suspects, and I think Pan is someone we need to consider.
Oh, it's a good thing I saw you first. Yo, I bought a couple games because of the Steam sale. What'd you buy? Okay, Grandpa.
Wait. You don't like phones?
I just don't like talking to people I can't see.
There's no connection.
No, it's the ringtones. They scare the crap out of him. I kid you not.
I'm not frightened.
Nice suggestion, because I'm gonna buy at least
Only a
one
child
more.
would be frightened. They're just very loud.
Yeah.
Can we return to the subject of Pan, please?
Oh, he's so embarrassed.
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
Persephone did, but I've had time to think it over. Pan is a schemer.
Greece, it's like $3.
A traitor in favors. He always has been. His sudden appearance in all this cannot be coincidental.
That's
You
true.
think he could have killed Calliope after all?
Perhaps. Or he knows who did and is trying to turn it to his benefit. He always knows more than he pretends.
Embers, you would like
should
Greece. What is
know.
it?
Pan asked me to meet him at Olympus. I'm not sure why.
Wait, he wants to see you again?
Oh, he's jealous.
I don't like this.
He's jealous.
Why? Is he that bad? Should I not go?
No.
It's a long
Perhaps
dry
it's best
adventure
that
as
you
it
do,
is
even
KSP
if
and
it's
Far
just to
Cry New
find out
Dawn.
what he wants and why.
Go buy Sims expansion packs.
Aphrodite is holding a party of sorts.
I love
one you should
Aphrodite.
attend. She is closest to Pan. Indeed, she knows almost all the idols. If anyone is up to something, she's bound to know.
What do you mean by a party of sorts?
Party of sorts.
I mean, I'm always down for a party, but...
It's more of a remembrance than a party, really. It's
So again, you can play multiple
difficult
times
to
over.
describe.
That's awfully vague,
'Cause I'm
Apollo.
looking for
It'll be easier to see for yourself.
Repup.
It's nothing
Get
you
this
can't
game.
handle.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She don't like me.
Well, talking to Aphrodite isn't something anyone does with much success.
Oh
these
yeah,
days.
she doesn't really
Well,
talk.
if that's the case,
I
why
don't
don't
know
you
how
and
much
Gon
this
get
game
anywhere?
is.
There's a standing invitation for the Muse to attend this party. Calliope never went, so Aphrodite will be thrilled to see you. Trust me. If I thought you couldn't get her to talk, I wouldn't suggest it.
It's a 2D puzzle solver with amazing. I love art styles being cool.
I still have that invitation from Pan. Maybe it'd be easier if I just went to see him.
You could, but would you believe anything he had to say?
Metro time.
I could always beat the truth out of him.
Well, whatever you do, be careful. I still think Aphrodite is our best bet.
Okay, I'll go. Eventually.
Perfect. I will see you there.
Oh, he's so excited.
Paul, you should see this. The names you wanted me to look up
You
are
seen-
getting
I haven't
weird
seen that.
results.
I don't doubt it. I was hoping you could...
Get over here!
No worries, Paul. I'll see you later.
Here, okay. What should we do, guys? I think we should either talk to Pan or go to Aphrodite's party. What do we think? talk first. And it's Russian. Tree.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
I just. What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or...
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know, 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not
Yeah?
all equally legendary.
There are
it's
always that
true.
many gods.
Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers-on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
Yeah, keep bringing
One
up the
must have
wife.
special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the weak.
Right. Good point. I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor.
Ugh.
A favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
Thank you for the Phasmophobia ghost breathing,
oh,
Micah.
sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even.
How's it going, Micah?
If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics.
I am so
Our
oh.
relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures
Eepy
collected
guy
over
or just, like,
thousands of years.
Tired.
Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
Both.
Unsavory like you?
Unsavory like most. Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself. A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
Need Friday come faster. My Friday is Thursday.
This Hecate. Do you think she could help me?
Friday to Sunday off
If
of work.
she's of a mind. She
I
is
mean,
the
that's not
goddess
bad.
of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
If these relics are off limits, Does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
Thank you for the
But
lurk, Joker.
What if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and
I work with kids on my
uncharacteristic
Friday. I usually
seriousness,
spend all day lying in bed. It was
is
my
not an
day.
idol
Fair.
you or anyone wishes to cross.
But at least you get 1 day to do it and 2 days off.
This person I'm to help, what does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
Interesting.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up?
He be sus.
Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace.
There was crotch
If
goblins
I
are
didn't, no one would
spots of
want to do
Hades.
as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with open arms.
No, we don't love him. We don't love this man.
What about Calliope? Did she walk into harm knowingly and with open arms?
You tell me. I could deny it, of course, but
Thus,
if you choose not to believe anything I say, what's the point of asking the question?
sus.
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll
Where?
send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
Where's the vampire
I
man?
said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
What do you mean no? Alright, I've got option. Well, I'm not going to talk to Apollo because I've already done that. So, we can go do the favor now, or we can go to Aphrodite's party. Does Edward make an appearance? Micah, I'm talking about Asterion. Oh, Micah. Alright, Micah. Hold on. I'm on my way. I'm on. No spider monkey. Alright. This is Asterion, Micah. This is the guy. This is the vampire man from Baldur's Gate 3. White Knight, you hold your tongue. You hold your tongue right now. Oh, the size doesn't matter, man.
People say size doesn't matter.
I love Yes. Yes, it's that guy. going to the party. I love that that's the way Micah knows him. Oh my god, that was perfect. Look, it's my wife.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check.
Always.
Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace, you made it. I'm
It's
so
the
glad. I
guy.
was beginning to wonder.
You didn't say this was a fancy party. I feel a little underdressed.
Grace, look at me. I didn't even button up my shirt. It's fine.
Look at
Why
them.
is
She
everyone
looked
so
down.
quiet?
Played
think
Baldur's
someone
Gate 3 or
died.
watched anyone play it. I mean, eventually I can play
I
it.
should have told you about this earlier. I've been putting it off.
Flirt.
You're cute when you're all angsty. Look at this little crinkle in your
Look
forehead.
at it. Look at her with the
You
cat.
might not think I'm so cute after I explain.
Uh-oh.
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Nobody saw me giggle.
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil.
I love little Fluff.
In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly
Little
at
Fluff
first,
makes
but
me kick my feet like a little
eventually
kid.
you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell
No, you
a new
didn't,
idol.
Micah.
New idols are usually chosen. You would know about this already, except,
Except Calliope was murdered.
well, remember how old we all are. There are so many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
And you're not gonna like that you were in love with me.
I have a hard time believing I'll forget who I am.
You won't stop being you. You'll just also be everyone else who isn't you.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink
Look
in.
at the way
If you
he's
like, we can talk about
standing
it
there
later.
like he's all sorry. Does
What
he
does
have
this
to
have to do with the
apologize
party?
for something?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war.
Is that her?
Passing on her Eidolon is
She
a way
put
to
her hair
forget
up?
for a while. That's what this party is for.
When you say she's gonna pass on her Eidolon, you mean
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
No wonder it's so quiet.
in front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye. At least for a while.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift,
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past, while she still remembers it.
do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
That's a good
It's
question.
not my choice to make, Grace.
not-
but you
I-
must
yeah.
have an opinion.
That's true.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war, and eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires,
Mm.
I will not tell her she should not take it.
Wait. Calliope refused to come to these parties. That's what you said.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle.
Calliope
She believed
is the
Aphrodite was
principal.
indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
Okay,
get it.
so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What does she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all.
We're gonna
She's
sing.
not here just yet.
We're
Until
gonna
she
sing a
arrives, I
song.
suggest mingling.
It's gonna be a beautiful song.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingling.
Excellent.
Talk to Eros.
It's Eros.
Or we can talk more if you like.
Or we can talk more if you
Just
like.
try to
Look at
relax,
him. He's
Grace.
so cute.
Sure, yeah.
What a
Relax.
guy over there.
That's what this party is for,
We love
right?
Apollo. Can I talk to both? Oh, we're gonna try and talk to both. Hopefully, we can.
Grace,
Hey, Eros.
Singing
Nice to-
Wonderwall. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
We got a little hug.
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works.
No, he's
Sorry,
wearing an
shouldn't
arrow.
unload on you.
It's an arrow.
It's been a bad week.
Like Cupid's arrow. He's arrows.
From the sounds of it,
I also love
this
Apollo. Definitely my
happened
favorite
so
Greek. I know
lot.
he's always been like a
Every 20 years or so. That's how long
20
she can hold out
years?
until she just can't stand it anymore.
It's not a
Every
door
time.
knocker.
Aphrodite forgets. At least for a while. But I don't. I remember everything.
Eros, don't you dare.
I'm there for the nightmares, the
Eros,
panic attacks,
Eros,
the
don't
days she
you
doesn't
dare.
even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die.
No.
Again.
Eros,
And I'll watch it all again.
stop. No.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
That's
You're
fair.
right.
It's really not my business.
Yeah.
No, it is. I mean, it's not, but she does want you here. So you need to know.
He's just a little bean.
What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jack-booted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy. And he told them about the idols.
Of course he did.
Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite,
Oh no.
her they captured.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Oh no.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now.
I don't
So
like this.
she must
I
have
don't like where this is
escaped.
going.
she didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
No, should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Something in my eye.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never
But
saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and
Oh.
never look back. Aphrodite
So
never
she
even got to
got-
say goodbye. It's funny,
Yeah.
because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together.
Wow.
Now he's all she can think about.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
I don't know if I want to get into that. I don't. Yeah,
You sound like
you
you
don't
don't
seem to
approve
approve.
of
We're
what
not getting
Aphrodite's
into
doing.
that.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
I'll try, if you think it'll do some good.
For my little
I don't know
bean
if it will.
arrows. I love
just
little arrows.
Find it hard to believe it could get any worse.
Famous last words.
Look at him.
Tell me about it.
He's so sweet.
Do whatever you think
Why
is
can't
right,
you
Grace.
romance him?
And thank you.
Talk to Apollo. It's the man, the myth, the legend, my wife right there. Apollo is my wife.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but
And you've been
I like
together
this guy's
like
voice.
100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
True.
That would be Pan.
Ah.
But yes, I feel very much out of place.
You look like you're in physical
Flirt.
pain just being
Flirt
here.
immediately.
Oh, enjoying my discomfort, are you?
Ah, my
Of course,
God.
It humanizes you. Makes
What
up
a
for all the
guy.
abs on display.
Well, so glad you approve.
I spoke to Eros.
Flirt with him every
He's
chance we
pretty
get.
broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece.
I mean, it is
Only to start
technically
all over again.
kind of his
It's
mom.
so different from the olden days.
Olden.
Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Tits. I'm
Or
sorry.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere
Sorry, that was
Deep
that
down,
was. Oh no,
believes he
impulse.
deserves no better.
I should get back out there.
It's time. There she comes. Greek god relationships are in fact messed up. Like half asleep listening to I just heard tits.
My family. Having you all here,
Whose voice?
gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More
Grace.
than I can say.
Yeah.
My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is.
I love her. She is really tall. Nice to
It's
meet you
lovely
again.
to meet
I
you,
had a
Aphrodite.
crisis trying to think of what to
Properly
say.
this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh, what manners I have. Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Hi. I have to admit, it'll be weird watching this happen the proper way.
Because I'm chosen?
Yeah, I wasn't. Not like this, anyhow.
Yeah, Lady Aphrodite told me.
I didn't
I'm
expect
so
it to be this
sorry, but
awkward.
That sounds awful.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
He doesn't like it.
I have to admit, it's not clear what my part in all this is supposed to be.
How could it be? You've barely just arrived, darling girl. How did you even find out about it?
Apollo,
That
my
would be
wife.
my doing.
Apollo!
Available.
Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case. As for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
An escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters, at least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy.
So I think we all know what
This is all I can
Aphrodite
do
meant.
for all of us.
Right?
Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
No, I need to talk to you. I'm gonna go back. I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Look, it's my guy.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Ah, I was hoping she might have spared a moment.
What should I do?
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
I should get back out there.
Venus. What you
I
gotta
should
say,
apologize,
girly?
Grace. Saying that I was chosen like I'm somehow more special, I really didn't mean it that way. I hope you can... I'm sorry. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
I'm not sure. It happened so fast, I didn't know what to think. Calliope died, and then... all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just... gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
That's crazy.
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older
Yo,
residents.
this is wild.
And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something. I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that.
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
Yo, this is crazy.
But don't you feel this is wrong? I mean, you're ending your life. It's like some kind of murder-suicide pact.
I don't think of it like that. Lady Aphrodite is not committing suicide, and I'm not being murdered.
Aren't you? Your life is ending. It's being taken over, swallowed up by
Is
Aphrodite's
that not what
grief.
it is?
I'm becoming part of something bigger.
Or are they
Something
gonna
amazing.
hand Venus the knife and be
Or
like, alright, stab
maybe
her?
You're right. It'll be terrible. And I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
Okay, what do we do, guys? Do we convince her not to? Should we? Should we convince her not to, or should we let her do it?
Fought for so long. But in the end, I must bid you all farewell.
Yo,
once
I'm
again.
gonna let you make this
But
choice.
before I go, I would like us all to remember the
Please?
sacrifices that brought us here to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse
Help.
that we shall be guided.
Help. Oh my gosh, there's a raid. There's a raid. Okay, raiders, send help. Here we go. Try to intercept. Okay, cool. All right, raid. Hi, raiders. Welcome in. Help me with my crisis. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? This is gonna be a lot to take in, but are you ready? Hi, Nargles. How are you doing? Hi, everybody. Hi. How's the stream? How was it? Are you guys ready to help me with a crisis? This is my little innocent smile. It's gonna be a lot to take in, but are you ready? I've got 1 vote for try to intercept. Good, just crocheting. Excellent, excellent. So here's my crisis, okay? So I have a choice here, and I don't know which one to do. Fortnite was fun and then it got sweaty. That's always how it happens. Alright, so I'm at this party. Intercept, you don't even know what's happening! I got invited to this party, okay? And this party is for Aphrodite, and Aphrodite had problems in the war, and what she's gonna do is she's gonna pass on so she can give her godlyhood to someone else. When they do that, they forget about their trauma. The gods do. So I can either do what Aphrodite expects me to do, which is help ease her way into passing on and giving her, and I mean, like, she will die. And then risk having any kind of help about, like, figuring out how to save my life later. Or I can do what Eros and, like, Apollo and everybody else wants me to maybe do, which is convince her not to die and try and go on. So then I can get my answers, but she might be upset with me and not even give them to me. This is my crisis. Welcome. Welcome to my crisis. Second option. So convince her, intercept. That's 2. 3 for intercept. Alright. Alright, yes, intercept. 4 for intercept. Okay, we're about to start the song. Alright, let's go.
We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We had
High risk, high
poured
reward.
from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong, we were wrong. We had revelry and rebirth, a family all together, till 13 million marching men cut us down forever. But Brother Ares made it happen.
Yeah, fuck Ares.
Joined their war without dispute. Now the once mighty immortals are just mud under a boot. We let them take our loved ones. It's what they wanted all along.
Okay, so this is from my
We
choice.
thought they were beneath us. We were wrong. We were wrong. I see you have the power. It's a poisonous reward.
Ooh, and this is a little. This is from 3 Sagas from the musical about the Odyssey.
Loved by every mortal.
In emoji form!
No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. open, so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory. And this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
All right. Oh, we're getting spicy up in here.
I can see everything. It's interesting why you feel so blue. Because of the horror show from long ago, there ain't no getting through. A husband who sacrificed and paid the price for you to be free. Wherever he is right now, you'd think somehow that...
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm on a roll. I don't pretend to know the mind of a god.
Ooh.
That's something I never thought I'd say. I'm not the only one here who wants to know. Is leaving now the only way to go?
Alright, it's about to get choices over and over again.
I'm confused. Who are you? Thank you for sharing, little one. You're 80 years overdue. Now take your seat, you've had your fun. I think you'll find I'm a god. Making note of the staggering lack of help. And so no matter what you think you know, this ceremony is the only way to go.
Alright, we're about to get spicier.
Don't you write anything down. Is there a statue of Hephaestus in town? Or is history just a record that slowly gathers dust? You gotta turn it up loud so the player doesn't rust. Because I find the story so unique. I'll sing in plain speak. You rest leaves the rest of your family stressed and depressed. They repress, so we'll only digress. I'm impressed by the sense of occasion, I guess, but this mess of a quest.
I don't think they're approving of what I'm saying.
And I'll never know when Calliope inside of me surfaces. So I request that your guests reassess the process. And unless you address all this godly excess, we'll continue to guess while you repossess. And I won't acquiesce till a change manifests. I'm out. Sometimes taking a breath's the only way to go. Considering the options left, it's the only way to go. What is the only way to go?
I'm stunned by the arrogance, but eloquent sparks something in me. If you honestly can promise me all the help I need, I'll be the kind of a god.
Did I do it?
You're worshipped and adored like before.
Did I do it?
Thank you, Venus, a brilliant cameo.
And together we will face it, 'cause forgetting won't erase it. Moving on's the only way to go.
The harmony! This is Apollo, my wife. Okay, pause, because oh my fucking god, that was great. They always have such good harmonies. Anyway, okay. I use words to set stuff up, but used emojis for names and stuff. Interesting. That's whack. I'm confused. That depiction isn't hot, TBH. What do you mean? He's such a silly little guy. He's a Chad. I love him. Anyway, so basically, Cora, what you missed is Aphrodite was having a party because she was choosing someone else to become the new Aphrodite, which basically means she was gonna off herself so the other person could have her eidolon. So they would become the new Aphrodite, so she could forget her past trauma for a little bit before the memories came trickling back to the new vessel of Aphrodite. And so I had a choice of either convincing her not to, or letting her continue the celebration and easing her into her death.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to.
Live. I have chosen to live.
Oh! Mother-son hug. I like Apollo when he's a skinny, strong, blonde, flirty guy.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy.
I'm gonna cry.
If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
Or when he's young gravy and only young gravy. Or is that that is Eros, yeah.
It has to be better than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it? It could also be far worse.
Yeah,
Don't
look at
talk
him.
like
He's
that,
got a
Mother.
little arrow. He's
We
got a
can
little
fight
arrow.
this.
They kept calling it a door
I'm so
knocker
very tired, my loves.
earlier
But I will.
in chat. Listen, I
I'll
may not be a MILF, but
Now
young
then,
gravy
Grace.
can
You
get it.
needed my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions?
She's
as to
gonna
who might be
help
responsible?
me. Kinda looks Cora's on your side, Lucy.
Thinking maybe Pan.
Pan. Kill Calliope. Tish Tosh, I don't believe it.
He showed up at my apartment right after I left Athena's office. He's
Since
very
it's on his
suspicious.
pecs, wouldn't it be
You
a
favor him too much,
knocker,
Mother.
knocker?
I happen to feel there are entities among us far more sinister.
Alright, what you gotta say,
You're
BB
thinking of
Goral?
Medusa, aren't you?
I'm sorry. You said Medusa? Is Medusa in this game? Is Medusa in this game?
Wait, hold the phone. That chick who turns people into stone?
Yeah, that's the one.
She works for Athena as a watcher. She's everywhere, lurking in the shadows. If you look anywhere, Grace, start with her.
I want to
Come
see
now,
her.
Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't,
I know,
suppose
look
you'll
at this
both gang
woman.
up on
She
me
is
again.
gorgeous.
Very well.
It's my guy. Look at him. This is peak Aphrodite, yes.
So, did they have anything helpful?
Maybe? What do you know about Medusa?
I know she's dangerous, but she does Athena's bidding.
How sure are you of that?
I'm not sure of.
I bet
anything,
Athena did
Leona.
it. I bet Athena said, go kill Calliope.
You aren't thinking of seeking her out, I hope.
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with.
This
Athena
Aphrodite came to me in a
employs her
vision,
as a
I'd be on my
spy
knees,
master.
Gomez.
A
Me
hound to
fucking
do her
too.
bidding. A vicious
You should see
hound at that.
Persephone.
Athena's not likely
Or wait,
to tell
did you see
either of us
Persephone
where to
yesterday?
find Medusa. I can't say for certain who would know.
No, you were here for The Sims.
Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
There's a clip on my channel. I just made it earlier. It is called Buy Panic Go Huh? She's in that. You'll know it's her.
What you said earlier about Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry. If you like, we can talk about it later at my place. After you've
Your
had some
place,
time to
eh?
digest.
I might do that.
Eh?
Thanks.
Stuck in an ad.
You really are amazing, you know that? Every hurdle, every piece of unpleasant news, you just keep on going.
Hades isn't in this
I don't
game.
know how you do it.
Uh-huh. You going somewhere with this, Apollo?
Do you love
I just
me?
wish I could see the world through your eyes. Next to you, I feel very old.
Yes, okay, old man, we love you. You are old!
Is it really that bad? Being a literal god, young and hunky forever?
No, it's not that. There are good things, yes, but they come
I
with
have
the
to
not
ask
so good
questions
things as well.
first.
Such as?
Such as having the gift of prophecy and never being able to act on what you see.
Okay, I'm out of ads. Hades isn't in this game.
I tried, and it only made
Because
things
in this
worse.
game, the story
So
of
instead, I
Persephone
tried to not want
is
to try, and
that
that's
he kidnapped her and he
still
was a
not better.
terrible husband. Yeah, no, the questions come before the... Yeah, he's not, because he kidnapped Persephone and he was a shitty husband and she killed him.
How about you come with me sometime? Let me show you the world I see.
a tempting offer.
Sounds kind of corny, huh?
It really doesn't. I would love that. Can we go now?
Hey, I'm game if
Hold
you
up,
are.
hold up. Can we go now where? We're gonna sing! Thank you for the follow, Loxy! Hugging my blah. Are you doing it like me with my blankie? I'm going to cry. I'm literally... Hades would never be a shitty husband, Core says. Whatever I do, the answer's in you. Oh my god. Look at his little smile. He's so shy.
I'll take your hand.
Are we gonna
for a
dance?
minute. Oh, it's more than
Can we
I
dance?
feel I deserve. It could grow on me, this world that you see. Yet I've been alive for too long. 1,000 years of learning about what could go wrong. I'm tired of being wrong.
I'm a Hades lover till I die.
I'm sure you've had it rough. 1,000 years of life is hard, but easier with someone like me.
I know, it's so cute. Look at her smile.
Courage you need to be
I appreciate the
something I'll
campaign.
come help you
If I ever let her
no
know,
matter what I do, the answer's in
the
you.
answer's
I'll
in
hold your
me.
hand all the way.
Courage you need to be joyful.
I love the waltz.
We'll build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you.
Oh, falsetto.
I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for.
Are you gonna kiss? Are you gonna kiss? No, they didn't kiss! Rats! Hades is to Persephone as Gomez Adams is to Morticia. Yeah, but if you see the Persephone in this game, Persephone in this game is a dommy mommy. This is dommy mommy Persephone. Thank you for the follow, Clown of Chaos. Welcome in. This is dommy mommy Persephone right here. No level of dommy mommy. I'm not saying you need to hate Hades. I'm saying maybe give Persephone. You take that back right now. Corey, you take that back right now. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay, we're going to the reliquary. Why is Freddy with me?
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting...
It's not a buzz cut.
I
There's a
don't know,
difference.
Rats.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta
Instead
sing a
we
singy
have-
song.
Where the hell are we?
Why the fuck is
It's
Freddy
hard to
with me?
say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
I wasn't with Freddy. It's too short. What if she likes it that way, Core? I've got a thing. I've got a thing here. I got a thing. Alright? It's called Bi Panic. Alright? And it's all women and like 3 men. Fictional ones. Yeah, it's not a buzz cut. I don't remember what she said.
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is
D&D.
nothing like D&D.
I don't know about you.
White Knight. Got Pan Panic, but not for these characters, because Apollo isn't a twink and Hades is dead. I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Core! The story's still good! Dionysus isn't in this game. Well, he might be, but later. Hold on. No, Dionysus isn't in this game. He's not a part of the story. They don't have my boy. Is Artemis in this game? I don't think so. No. Cult of Dionysus reference? Yeah, no, Artemis isn't in it. But they only have the
Grace,
one,
but if
like,
a dragon came flying out of that
they don't
mist,
have
I would not
everyone.
be the least bit surprised.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
None.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
Where?
And you know who
Where's
that
the
is,
man?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name.
Just wanted to get
you know, big
mischievous
bullhead,
and
horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
polyamorous.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
Artemis loves to kill people. Yeah, I really feel like Athena was like hee hee ha ha. Is there cuz to make characters? Yeah, you might be having a stroke.
Doesn't matter.
Is the
This
Minotaur dangerous?
Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Mysterians can
Well,
eat
not
me.
so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with
Get
his
it.
love life.
Maybe he
Narco.
needs to stop eating all his girlfriends? Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Because he's
Let's
a
see.
vampire.
Well, she's the goddess of
Sure.
witchcraft, the really
Kill
dark
Hades, don't have
kind.
Dionysus, make
But
Apollo
she's never really
is a
portrayed
fine
as evil,
motherfucker.
she was
You're
more of an
just upset
outsider, lived
because
alone, off in a
he's
little
Apollo
corner of
and
the
he doesn't have a
underworld.
different
Do you
name.
think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Pan is. He's a smooth guy. I don't think you'll like Pan, because you don't seem to be liking anybody in this game. I like my men clean and clean shaven. Alright. Hold on, I have to get a picture where you can like see the guy. This is the guy. This is Pan. I like Aphrodite. Yeah, you did say you like Aphrodite. Also, I just need to... What the fuck is this? What is that? Alright. Pan can get it. I'm glad you like Pan.
That sounds good, yeah. Hey, Hecate, I love your library. So much knowledge. Wow.
I bet you'll really appreciate a quality smartass.
I brought you for
I don't
a
like the way
reason,
she said
right?
that.
We make a
Smart
fine
ass.
team, you and I.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then.
Yeah.
Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
Yeah. Oh, I can't say those.
If I can, sure. Why not?
Because
Why
Pan,
not?
that's why not?
I thought you
She
were
really
over
has
that.
the ick about Pan.
I hope you're right. Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? What all gods are in this? Athena, well, so far. We've got... I need to see her. I need to see her.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came!
This is Hecate. Anyway, Athena. There's Athena, there's Aphrodite, there's Apollo, there is, Persephone, there is Pan, there's Eros, and now we've just met Hecate. And also Hermes. But, also, it reminds me of Lady D. I take back what I said. Take it, crush me! It looks amazing, but I respect her too much to swoon over her Hermes. So, okay, Core, you have to hear me out about this, because I'm pretty sure Hermes is a teenager in this game. But let me explain why. Because there's a whole thing in this game about how when gods die or get killed, they're they're called eidolons, which is like little essence, their little god essence comes out of them and to the nearest person after they die. So basically Hermes, like the Hermes that's in this game specifically, he's only been what's called Hermes for like a year. So, here, hold on, let me... Picture Hermes is like 23. They're evil. This is Hermes. Just a little guy. Very well could be 20s. Very well could be 20s. Sounds like a teenager. But, yeah. So, I don't know if that makes you feel better about how the other gods look, too, but, like... Yeah.
But I'm not mortal! Wow, does that sound weird coming out of my mouth?
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here. Not ever!
I didn't know! I'm sorry! Pan didn't tell me there were any special rules!
You were sent... by Pan?
Hoo boy. Look, if you need me to go, I can go.
Picture Zeus,
The
Hades,
last
and
thing that I
Poseidon as
want to do
angry
is break
50-year-old
any
men.
rules,
I picture
especially in
Hades
a
not
library.
angry though.
Because libraries are sacred, okay? Just seeing this place, I mean, wow, it's really incredible.
She said, "Oh, oh, oh!" She gets small.
I have created this sanctuary at great cost. Knowledge is fragile and must be respected.
Women, anyway.
If you want someone who respects knowledge, Freddie is definitely your gal. Hecate?
Now that she's small, there's
Freddie.
less appeal.
Music
She's
lover,
less
writer of
angry.
lyrics, reader of so many books, I doubt she even knows how many.
Hi. Big fan.
Ah, mortal. You wish to see
She looks
more.
like a little elf.
I can see the fire burning in your eyes.
Could I? Oh my god, you have no idea. Ever since Grace told me about this place, I have been dying to see it with my own eyes. Seriously. Like, is that a spiral staircase over there? Can I climb that thing? Do you have like those ladders that like slide around and like help you go higher? Because I would love to just like stand on those. It's like my dream. I like, have dreams about it, and it's like my favorite thing to even just dream about. Just books in general.
No,
I'd let
you
Hecate get it.
cannot be
ADHD.
Grace.
Fair.
Sure am.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Yeah, that's now.
It goes
Or
crazy.
very
It do go
recently,
crazy.
Anyway. I guess you don't get much news here in wherever this is.
It is between places, crafted by my own hand from the ether. Here in the
Angry
books
Hecate,
are
yes, but
written
calm Hecate
all
is more
things.
of. I'd go on dates with
past,
her. I
present,
would.
and
Yeah,
things
I would
that
go
are
on
yet to
dates.
occur.
But I also really like
yes,
fluff.
it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident, and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days
Make
ago.
her mad on purpose just to have her.
That is impossible.
I don't know what to tell you.
I mean,
You
what?
will explain. We will both sit, and you will explain. There will be tea.
I love her. I love
This
Hecate.
book
Oh
you
my
speak
god,
of,
look at her.
She goes back in time to meet a Scotsman lover who exists in the past.
Oh yeah, several times. It's pretty awesome. You really don't have it?
Mortal printing has outpaced my capacity, I fear.
You get it.
I
You
must
understand my
focus
vision.
my
Tea
efforts on a
time.
select portion of...
Look, I hate to interrupt girl talk, but you said we have a problem?
Indeed. From what you have described, something outside the realm of fate has occurred.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
Yeah, I've got
That is
4
unfortunate.
days.
If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moi what?
You might know them as the Fates. They
yeah.
or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can
Guys,
summon
this
at
is
a whim
wild.
to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion.
Where?
Where's
he at?
He is here.
A visitor for Asterion. How strange.
Oh,
Oh my
guests?
god, look at him!
Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay. Freddie was right.
He's so
As
cute.
if
He's
there
like
was
this.
any doubt.
My
Look at
old
him with
friend,
this
this
little,
is Grace.
little hands.
She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
I'm here on behalf of Pan. He owes you a favor? Something to do with...
No, not Pan. Nah, never heard of him.
Asterion, of course you know Pan.
No, no idea what he'd want. No, sir, no favors. Nah, not this Minotaur.
The one that is got the
There you have it,
Haymitch
Grace.
Hunger
I
Games
believe now is
treatment.
the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Ah, please say, it is written.
It is written.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way, and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more like
Yeah, the
Pan's
vampire
got me
one.
chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Oh, that's in the game. I was like, what? Made him look like a drunken. He does not look like a drunken dad.
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, you still here? I had to run the entire... that's a long way, innit?
Look, in it. To be fair, I don't think the Vampire Asterion would
I'm
talk
so
to them either.
sorry.
Fair.
I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't
I'm
tell
sitting
you.
a bit
not in
more
front of
gay
Kate.
now, as you should.
Kate? You don't mean...
Oh, that is so cute.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please, help me tell her.
Are you really the Minotaur?
He's in love with Hecate.
The monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead.
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I...
he's doing
I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said...
Is Ares in
Thank
this
you,
game?
Asterion.
I don't know if Ares is a face in the game, but he was mentioned
Let me get this
as
straight.
a bad guy.
You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate.
I am
Kate
too.
She's just the best. Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy.
Oh.
Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel?
And I don't think Ares is evil, but he's not good.
I take that as a no.
No,
I
he
don't have
really...
the word.
Okay. Basically, his story ties in with Aphrodite's, like, wanting to die because of trauma, where the world wars happened, and he was like, yeah, I want to start war now, and so then he started a war with a big army, and the big army kidnapped Aphrodite, and sent the world into shambles, and so Hephaestus, which was Aphrodite's husband at the time, was like, let her go! They were like, no. So then he made a deal with their enemy's enemy that he would make their weapons and everything like that if they would ransack the guy's place and get Aphrodite out.
I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I
Just a
panicked.
small cat.
I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. what is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how
This
to make
Vulcan have
words
a face.
beautiful. All I want is to
Can't
ask her,
spell his
but I
Greek
need
name. I spell it so.
good words. You know?
Autocross to
Please,
Hepatitis. Are you talking
please
about
say you'll help me.
Hephaestus? No, he doesn't have a face.
I don't know.
I don't
Doesn't
think
this
he
feel
has a
little
face right
weird?
now.
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
I do this and you'll help me
Can't
in
spell the
return,
Greek
right?
name. It's like
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you.
it's
Even
something
if
like
Kate doesn't
that.
like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
Something
If you
like
help
that.
me, any trouble will be worth it.
I think that's wrong, but it's close.
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will.
I was close.
I mean, she's Kate.
I was one off.
And I'm me. But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out
Yeah.
loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you, no matter what she says. I promise.
Hepatitis.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
Freddy, what's in your brain?
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
More of a dancer?
Honest. You can
More of a dancer? Oh.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
I know, I'm...
Don't lose your nerve.
I'm too excited, it's hard to describe. I got a bull in a china shop vibe. Just breathe and take it slowly. Tell her you love her.
Bull in
only
a
and
china
she
shop.
can- I'm thinking out loud, aren't I?
It's okay, just tell her what you want.
You rock my world, and I'm telling you, Kate. You already
She's not
know
taking
I'm
it yet.
the perfect
Oh, no.
housemate. I've never been wary, 'cause nothing is scary. I'm big and I'm hairy, and my head is on straight.
Okay.
I have one question. From whence comes this confession? Surely you know I know so little of feeling. I've been so alone. It's all that I've known. This idea you want more has left me quite reeling.
I love Hades Town.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me.
No, I don't...
Let's say categorically. Oh, Katie, it's just you and me.
You're doing great. Give it some confidence.
I know I'm
Thinking about liking the clean-shaven, scrawnier men, but then my favorite depiction is not that.
I know you want something different in someone significant, but you're just so magnificent, I can't take it no more.
This is cute.
That you claim set my interest aflame. Since you say that you know what I want.
Just like a Bug Hunter song.
As I've never known, I feel my heart is stone. If I perish alone, I shan't be surprised.
Hey, you don't have to die alone.
We all die alone, Astarion.
You have to convince her.
Hecate, you've cast a spell on me, and I'm ashamed of what your magic has done to me. I could have kept my mouth shut, now it's agony, and you've gone all weird, and that's what I feared. Someone please rescue me.
Freddy, you gotta step in.
Me?
Yeah, you're just as qualified as I am. Hecate, I'd say he's really
Got an
put
ad
himself
unrelated to games or
out
dating, and now I
there.
want to play Monster Prom again.
Cannot undo. It's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring. Well, I'm saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard, and it's withering. Now I'm reconsidering. I'm tempted, but what you're all telling me is nothing will go wrong, for it's destiny. Have you truly considered this carefully? Black magic takes a toll, and if you lose control, the cost is paid by reality. Is my heart worth everything going amiss? I cannot protect you from the dark abyss.
Hey, we were just talking about that.
Don't dismiss, just resist.
You think that I don't know the darkness inside of me?
Get it.
You know the stars.
Get it, Asterion.
Do you remember your history? I love the person I have become. You changed me.
This is in the infinite well of knowledge. That is what she is.
Come with me. Come with me. Come with me.
You deserve a love story. Her words are chosen with power and are sharp and concise. Yes. Yes, they are.
Asterion,
Hate?
it seems you've cast a spell on me.
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me.
She got
Do
big.
you think I shall have my own story? You cast a spell on me, and we shall write it together.
Look how happy he is!
Cast a spell on me. A tale of romance and glory.
I got the kind of autism that would make the gods go, let's bless him just to see what he'll do.
But do we have
Freddy
enough
though.
leather?
Freddy though, for real.
Cast a spell on me.
Wait, did she? Did she just say, do we have enough leather? T.
Well, that was diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, you know.
I mean, that is what she
half a
said.
man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Look at him.
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written?
Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
You know, there is a way to repay me. I still need to find out who killed Calliope.
I fear I am oath-sworn to discuss no matters that occur within these halls.
But all I need is...
If there are revelations from my investigation into the abnormality, you shall be informed. Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Like, Actually, Apollo would go, you know that man's
wait
kind of
for
funny.
me
He has lots of
outside,
good
yeah?
skills. Dinah's to be like, he could be funny. Let's bless him with the theater. With theater.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace.
I got
doubt
an
the Minotaur would
achievement.
break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Uh-huh. Hecate definitely pegged that man. I also love the runes on her hands.
Oh, I'll bet she did.
Yeah,
A lot to say,
Kate
yeah.
wants us to talk about our feelings more. And there, of course, was tea. Right, so I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but
So
she
she
got
was
away
already
in the fog.
hurt.
Then I ran into Medusa.
Medusa.
Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though. You know, I never saw Medusa near the reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
So whatever happened to Calliope happened inside the reliquary?
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone. Especially not an idol.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
And
so,
it's for
they vanished
I think
after.
it's Athena. Yeah, exactly. This is all pointing to Athena.
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
I've been saying this
Kate
for a
knows
while.
Everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so
Check
mad
alarms,
not
yeah.
to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when
Athena
Kate finally
was
told her,
there.
Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but
Or that's
it
what
doesn't
Medusa
look
wants,
good.
is the thing. True.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
Was
I
Athena one of the
don't
three
know
who were
magic,
fought over in
actually.
the Trojan War?
Oh,
I don't
well,
remember.
It's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there suddenly.
Yeah, that part's weird. I've never seen her near the reliquary before.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen
Someone
her.
hit something important. Yeah.
Those
How did
alarms
Calliope
don't
get
go off
inside?
if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Gotcha, yeah.
Normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it. Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece? The shield of
This
Zeus?
is
the sword
sus.
of
I thought the
Damocles?
Trojan
Is
War
it
was when Paris
suspended?
of Troy took Helen from her husband.
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that.
Fuck, what
All
did
I
she
know
say?
is
I
that
was reading
nothing got
chat.
used and nothing got taken.
There's something in my eyeball.
This means Calliope came here the night she died.
It was Athena.
This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
Well, this is the second time Medusa's name has come up. That can't be a coincidence.
Well, she's super scary, but you know she works for Athena, right?
I sure
thought
do.
Maybe that's why she was here,
Golden
but
Fleece,
Athena
the sword
said
of
she didn't know
Damocles, and
about it.
someone's shield.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone.
I'm sure she will.
Good luck, Muse.
You okay there, friendo?
Honestly, I'm furious. Someone knew she was here. They attacked her here.
And got away without Asterion seeing them.
I might never find out, Freddy. What if I go to Medusa and that leads nowhere?
Hecate's going for round 5!
Someone murdered her and they might never see justice.
It's true.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I think next
guess so.
run, I either want
Next
to
thing is
date
to
Persephone
Go back to Pan.
or Freddy.
Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier
Absolutely
than you
there
think.
are.
You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Let's go talk to our wife. Can we do that still?
Pan. I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace.
Oh,
Where
Cor,
else
here you
would
go.
I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and has already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
Pinner. He is
I
a
doubt
charming
Hecate would be
guy,
pleased.
but he's a little too
Most
sly for my
assuredly
liking.
not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it
Pan,
were.
marry me.
You know I did. Don't try to deny it.
You're just bliss
I'm
big around
fairly
to make me
certain I've
super
yet to deny
blissful.
anything at all.
Ugh.
Oh,
Grace, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were being fresh.
Go ahead. Tell me it's a coincidence that you knew exactly where to send me.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
this is off topic, but I really want those fingerless gloves. Yeah. I don't want to love him.
I'm trying to, Pan, but you make this really hard.
Ah, yes. Doubt.
They're good ones.
What a fascinating concept, and an
I want the
excellent
glasses.
reason to hesitate. Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren.
I want to love
I've
him.
become accustomed to it. Truly. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's
I
one
do
thing
like
I
his
cannot
voice. I'll give you
provide.
that one.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. You could live the high life, Grace. Throw caution to the wind. Embrace what you can before you...
No, I ain't embracing you. This is my Apollo run.
Before I
Glasses
die,
look like a strong part of a cocky villain's outfit. Exactly.
you
I'm
don't have
missing
any hope
Precious
for me,
Sleep
do
over
you?
Pan, and it's worth it.
You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
I'll embrace him. Look at him, he's pouting.
You'll want to find Medusa, I suppose.
Yeah, her name keeps coming up.
You'll find
He's the
Medusa
villain,
at
I'll
a
be
dingy
his
little
Harley
club
Quinn.
appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards.
You can romance
But
4 people in
do
this
be
game.
careful if you call on her, Grace.
Pan,
Medusa is
Apollo, Persephone,
hideous
and
monster.
Freddy.
and should be treated as such.
It's day 4. I want to talk to Apollo. Okay, Romeo. Ooh, Freddy,
Hello
yeah.
again. I can't remember the last time I had guests so frequently.
I love you.
I did tell you we could discuss your memories and the Eidolon more in depth after the party. Did you have any questions?
Oh, Pan, wherefore art thou, Pan?
How many times have you died? Can I ask that?
Well, we call it passing on, meeting the Eidolon, and it's fine. I've passed on 12 times that I can recall.
So your name isn't really Apollo?
Most recently it was Lucas. Everyone Lucas ever knew is gone, however, so these days I prefer Apollo again.
Dislike.
Lucas? Seems weird to think of you
I
as a
don't like
Lucas.
Lucas for you.
It was weird for him, too. Much like yourself, Lucas becoming Apollo was somewhat of a surprise.
Sounds like there's a story there. When all these memories start to return, will I feel different?
Pan is trying to get with
Well, let's
Pan.
see. It starts as dreams you'll have of places you've never been, people you've never met, fleeting images, feelings. Then they'll appear while you're awake. You'll be eating breakfast and suddenly recall when you last ate something similar in the 17th century. The only difficult part is that eventually
Who do
it
you
can be
play
hard
as?
to
I'm
differentiate
assuming it is a
between
god,
your
but
life
which
and
one?
all
One
those
of
other lives.
the last of the muses.
They blend together.
It does sound confusing.
A little, yeah. And not all the memories
Yeah,
will be good
so
ones.
the beginning of the story is she meets this girl named
It can take time
Calliope,
to process.
and then all of a sudden Calliope's dying on her doorstep, and the Eidolon disappear or like comes out of her body and into Grace. And then next thing you know, the gods are like, you have 1 week before you're executed because you probably murdered Calliope. And yeah. So we're on a murder case before our death on day 7.
You said it becomes hard to differentiate your life from the others. How hard, exactly? It'll still be me, right?
Grace,
Yes,
would you
related to
say
Orpheus.
that who you are is at least in part due to your experiences?
I guess so, sure.
Well, you'll have a lot more experiences. They won't feel like someone else's either. It will feel like you did all those things. They will shape who you are now, just as they shaped Calliope and all those who came before her. The good news is, you won't get all the memories. Each time we pass on, the older memories
Apollo,
fade.
please button your shirt. No, you can't tell him what to do. Tell me about
this
Lucas.
Lucas. How did he become you? Or is it how you became Apollo?
Apollo had taken to surfing. He left the city without permission and roamed the coast looking for... Well, I'm not sure now. Whatever it was.
I want my hot
he
men
found it
hot.
one night
Exactly.
and a giant wave took him down.
Apollo buttons his shirt.
was
Can I
drowning,
Pan take
and he
his
felt-
off?
I thought, this is finally it. But it wasn't. Lucas saw Apollo struggling and swam out to save him. He pulled us ashore, but it was too late. Took a long time to
The
realize
beard, I
what
agree
happened.
with Core on this
Didn't
one.
return to the city until
The
years
beard
later.
throws it all off.
By then, everyone thought I was Apollo's
I
chosen
disagree.
successor.
Because we haven't,
So no
okay,
trial.
y'all don't understand. I mean, you do understand, but you don't at the same time. If you think about it like this is not the original Apollo because of the lore. This is not original Apollo. They could have done original Apollo pretty great. But it's based on random chance, especially in the story he said, where, like, this guy just all of a sudden saw this other guy drowning and then all of a sudden was a god. You know?
Ill for you, huh?
It wasn't easy at first, without memories or anyone to guide me, but
Metro Man from Megamind.
nothing like that.
Wait, how is it good that old memories start to fade?
We're many thousands of years old, Grace. If all of those memories
Could've made this
returned
random
with
man
perfect
beardless.
clarity, you'd
He was
drown
a
in it.
surfer.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean you've all forgotten so much?
Tell me.
Let me have my
how much do you
man,
remember from when
okay?
you were a small child.
Let
Bits
me
and
have
pieces, I
my
guess.
man.
Not much.
It's the same for us. The further I try to think back, the more blurry it becomes.
Let me have my man.
I remember the important bits, but little else. Some of the really old
Blanket.
memories. There's so many mortal stories
Exactly.
that get mixed up with them. Things my previous selves learned as legends. It becomes hard to
This
tell.
is the side eye. Yeah, thank
it takes
you.
time, Grace. You'll remember
They're all
the
hot.
lives you've led.
Okay,
but
I'm
at
not
peace, you can handle
I'm not
nothing more.
discrediting everyone else.
Wait, what would have happened if Lucas hadn't tried to rescue you? What if no one was there when you...
When I died, then the Eidolon of Apollo's line would have ended forever, I think.
You think?
There have been stories about Eidolons that survive for a time and go wandering. That's probably all they are, though. Stories. It's not something we've had much opportunity to study, but normally death without passing on is how an idol really dies. Forever.
So God's dead. Yeah.
It's a lot to consider. Assuming I'll even have time
The
to worry
12th
about it.
torchbearer
what
and a
with the
line of
trial
people turn to
coming.
God, some willing, some
Hopefully
unknowingly.
this
Everyone is
eases
a
whatever
family based on
concerns
memories
you
and
might have
passion.
had.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to discuss?
I
while you're
kind of
here?
like that. It's cool.
I'd like to know a little more about you. All I know is you live in a dump, you have an oracle, and you...
I'm not sure what to tell you. One
It
day
is-
is
it
bled
is a
into
good
the
spin
next
on
for
it.
so long. I feel like I've been lost in the spaces in between.
Wow, that's a bit dramatic.
Yeah, well, it comes naturally. Music and the arts were once under my purview as a god.
How did that get decided? Did you have a big hat full of pieces of paper and you all picked at random?
No, we chose them for
I was
ourselves.
a god, I'd romance a mortal
Some,
every
at
like 20
least.
years and go everywhere
Others
with
were
them
given
so
to
that
us
way
by
I
our
never
priests.
die.
We collected godly responsibilities like marbles.
People collect marbles?
Oh, or whatever it is mortals collect these days. Cars, perhaps? The point is, we took our godly duties very seriously.
Tell me more about Calliope. You and her were good friends, right?
For centuries, we were far more. I was the god of the arts,
And
the
we're
muses
still
were
gonna
my
be.
constant companions. We went everywhere together. They had many names, but the three most common were Clio, Talia, and Calliope. The sisters of beauty, I called them, though they weren't always women.
I never thought of that. Do idols change gender a lot?
Most of us seek out inheritors who are like us, I suppose, but not all. Calliope, in fact, was a man in our previous incarnation. Kristoff, I think his name was. A poet Calliope adored. I was surprised when she made him a muse.
Sure, I'd end up in the body of someone I'd... Huh? Hold on. Rephrase, please, because my brain can't read that sentence and make sense of it.
I'd like to know a little more about the idols. I am one now, right?
You are. What would you like to know?
Well, what are we? Where did we come from? If an idol is a soul that moves from person to person, it must have started somewhere, right?
The short answer is, we don't know. If I think far enough back, I can remember bits and pieces. I remember my first Pythian games, the day the idols split in two over Troy, the day my first son died.
Oh my god, I keep immortal around for
Before
20
that-
years or so. I'd eventually end up in the body of someone I
Nothing.
don't want my body to be, but I'd be
None
immortal
of us do.
forever.
I vaguely recall the very first Apollo many thousands of years ago, but was he the original?
True.
Did he appear out of the ether? I couldn't tell you.
You must have been very different back when you were a proper god.
I keep wanting to ask
I
him
think most
questions,
of
but I
us
know I
were.
got shit to do. I gotta go
We saw
confront.
ourselves as, I don't know,
Gotta go confront
teachers.
Medusa.
Mortals were our students, and we guided them to enlightenment. We thought we were special, infallible. I was as magnificent as the sun, and I surrounded myself with those who basked in my radiance.
That
doesn't
doesn't
seem to like
sound
that.
like you.
Yeah, exactly. I
was
did it with
arrogant.
like a goth chick,
If there was a man or woman I desired,
but
then
like
I
it's
had
just
to
a new
have them,
experience.
or
True.
there would be consequences. You wouldn't have liked me. I wouldn't have liked me.
So what is Persephone's beef
Can't
with
believe
you
they haven't
exactly?
brought up
Is it
Hyacinth
just
yet.
about what Hades did to her?
That's no small thing.
It seems more personal than that.
I mentioned how Persephone's kidnapping almost meant war between Olympus and Hades, yes? Well, while this was all going on, Persephone managed to escape the underworld, and I'm the one she
He
encountered
turned
first.
her in.
Uh-oh.
Hades was hot on her heels, and I had a choice. Either do battle with Hades and start the war right then and there,
Oh my god, he did.
let him take her back. Zeus would have had my head if I had sparked a war. Yet all I still think of are Persephone's eyes as Hades smugly took back his prisoner. It's not my finest moment.
I'd say, but I don't like when stories make Hades the villain. If the story's good, which this one is, I really enjoyed the story. I don't have a preference. Have you ever tried therapy? Too easy to make the villain, yet it doesn't fit his story.
Who did Calliope become after that poet, Kristoff?
You have to realize we're already into the period where Calliope and I
Returned with
weren't
the most holy
really
of food,
speaking.
Cheetos.
She showed up one
Yeah,
day in her
Zeus
new
is definitely
form,
a villain.
the one you met. An opera singer whose name she never revealed. We fought. as
I also
recall.
love the world.
I told her she couldn't pass on every time she met an artist she fell in love with. Eventually, she'd forget everything about who we were and where we came from. She said she'd rather forget than wallow in old memories like I or the other idols were doing. It was time to wake up and make the best of our situation. Calliope was an idealist without compromise. Always.
Make Hermes a corrupt
She
messenger.
hated what
Zeus
we'd
is a
become.
fucking war criminal, true.
What I'd become. She wasn't wrong.
Alright,
From how
guys,
you
tell me
describe
when
it,
you're bored of
you
questions.
and Calliope fought a lot.
As often as we saw each other, which became less and less as time wore on. However, she fought with everyone. Calliope hated the idols being kept secret. She and Athena would get into screaming matches over the rules, and it got so I could no longer protect her.
Make him an evil kidnapping
She
psycho.
moved out of Olympus
Yeah.
years ago and kept to herself. I just assumed she was wrapped up with some new artist when I got the news.
Do you regret not making up with her?
Every day I think about our last conversation and what I should
Yeah,
have
you're in love
said
with me now.
or done differently. The problem with immortality is that you think you have all the time in the world.
That's all I
That's
can
all
think
for
of
now.
for now.
I told you guys to tell
I'll
me,
see you
but I
around.
got bored.
Of course. I look forward to it.
Ah, he loves me. Alright.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone.
Yeah. All the time in the world only works when you are the only one. Yep.
Just another day in the life of an idol.
There you are. Man, this place is the worst. I think someone
Freddy,
peed
no!
on me.
Dangerous!
What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
Mace,
This isn't a
yes.
meeting, Grace. You're not here to tell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
I certainly hope one of you brought more than sheer ignorance.
Oh, it's Pan!
Oh, it's you.
It is me. How exciting, no?
Pan,
Why
what
do
are
you
you
say it
doing
like
here?
that?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of me?
He said, it is me.
Let me guess. You feel bad about how we left our last conversation.
Me? Feel bad?
Gracie suck at not being followed, right?
Yeah. You know, the part where Grace is already lost and why not use her while you still can?
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly.
And? That's it?
I'd hope even you, Freddy, could see that advice from an idol might be useful here.
I suppose.
Him feelings?
Asterion said Medusa works for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
That doesn't sound fair.
It isn't. But keep in mind, Medusa is no helpless maiden. She is as clever as she is dangerous.
Maybe look behind you every once in
And
a
Athena
fucking
knows it.
lifetime. Anyway, goth. Pan got me drooling. So we get to see Medusa. I am excited.
Medusa is the one who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much.
Jesus, Vortex,
Or that's
calm
my
down.
assumption.
I
admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze
It's
on
good shit.
one of us.
Great. Is there any way to make someone not a statue? If it turns out she can?
I get it, but still.
Short of Medusa dying? No. Not unless she
I do. I
wishes
want to
it.
see her.
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she
Wait,
really
I don't
like?
get it, but I do.
Uh,
Oh my god,
she doesn't
Core!
exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
They better
Is
have
she
made Medusa
dangerous?
mommy.
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
No! Oh my god!
If you have any
No!
advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
Yes.
She used to be human, right? And then Athena cursed her. Pretty unfairly, too.
Now, however, Athena hasn't the power to undo her own curse. Or so
Someone
she
had to
claims.
say it!
That's gotta suck.
Medusa isn't happy about it, no. Yet she survives because she must. As do we all.
Someone had to think it as well, and it was you.
Okay, enough talking.
Yep.
Time to do this.
See?
I'm glad
That's
you're all
the
as invested
spirit.
in this as
Now
I
it's
am.
simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
You're gonna help her do
No one
that?
else was
Why
thinking
not?
that way.
You're more apt to become a statue than to be any true
Am
help,
I
my
wrong?
dear.
Knock it off, both of you. I have a plan for getting inside.
A word of advice
Show
before
me
we
Snake
proceed.
Lady. No
Once
one else
you
is as
find
horny as you.
Medusa,
I'm not horny.
Make the number a knockout.
Horny just head over heels. You are right. Horny is not the right word.
My good man, I'm wondering if you could help us with a little problem. You see,
That's your plan? You're just gonna walk up to him and ask? He doesn't care what our problem is.
If you could both
little does he know that you're my biggest problem. It's been snipe, snipe, snipe ever since I arrived.
I do want to see Medusa.
That would be convenient,
just
wouldn't
keep
it?
them busy
I'm not
while
going
I look
anywhere,
around.
goat man.
Is this a burlesque? Oh. 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 Oh.
Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the Muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's
Nyx would be a good addition, true. She's a villain. Oh, this voice is so perfect.
I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
Medusa, listen, stop, I'm warning you. This is something
That
you
effect was
wanna
great.
do.
Tell me more about me. Look at you. A prime sashimi with opinions too.
Medusa, listen, I'm warning you.
Yes, keep on warning
There's no
me.
rewinding, it's something you can't
Screen shake, good shit.
can't undo.
It's kind of the point, lovely. Now look into me. Your body goes freely every time as it tenders, turning jelly as it renders. What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Cause this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look
You flipped that hood. Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so
This is so unique.
finally some stakes. Oh, the ice thing. What a difference an actual monster makes.
Give me a blindfold, let's go.
Athena made you like this.
She was mad at me. So,
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look into me.
Medusa, look into your own eyes. phone thing doesn't work on you.
I tried.
Nevertheless, let's take a look at you. Fan called you hideous. That's just untrue.
Enough.
I'd kill for eyes like that. The body too.
Don't look at me.
Maybe the hair needs some attending to.
Don't look at me.
Big picture, honey. It's nothing you can't undo.
That one comment is like,
killer.
you can't turn me to stone if I'm already rough.
You're lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. We both know the cute girl's you. The killer's me.
Don't know, you don't know.
I do know that you didn't
Me right now.
Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine grace.
Just like fate made you.
Everyone has their own god to swoon over, right?
Just like time won't see what your eyes see when you look at me. Don't look at me.
Pan has entered chat.
No. Not the bloody charms.
You think you can turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off? I'm betting you can't.
The lighter was my idea.
Medusa may not be a god, but she's a god to me. I will fight tooth and nail to have Pan to myself.
Nice timing on the arrival, you two.
I love Freddy. That is so
This
mean.
place
Thank
is
you,
bigger than I
Pan.
thought. And creepy.
I was glad to have Freddy to protect me.
I love fire.
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was
I need
murdered.
to get this game so I can swoon over the
I wanna
characters
know
with my
why.
girlfriend. I
Yes,
want to play
this
this
is why I didn't
multiple
tell Lady
times.
Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
You followed Calliope to the reliquary.
Somebody tell me how the fuck do you
Why
get
were you
someone to like
shadowing
you
her at all?
romantically? That shit is
I am Lady
hard.
Athena's
Anyone got
spymaster,
$30?
yes.
I don't.
Calliope
I
has
just bought a
been
ticket to New York
trouble
City.
from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Fuck, man, how? Dating simulator.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
I was just vibing. One day my girlfriend was like, I used to be into you, and we started talking from that. Fair! I mean, sometimes that's how it be.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the
Tis
news
a
was
Riz.
gone.
And
Take
you
something
never
great as
found her
friend.
afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me. You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
No, I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way...
Well, maybe as gentle as a lamb,
if
but
she even
he could
suspected-
take Hecate like a bull.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Oh, Medusa.
Well, what of you? The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the reliquary is because you informed me.
Ayo!
Well,
Speaking of covering one's ass.
it is true. But, Grace, I can explain.
I'll bet you can. Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a monster. It's true. I do not deny it. It's still.
Just saying, that may
did
definitely
not
have cuffs and a
kill
gag
the
on.
Muse.
She's progressive, hell yeah.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty Muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena.
Pan doesn't need to
of my
explain, I
indiscretion.
believe everything he
Show
says.
mercy.
No, he needs to explain.
I know
He
what I
sus.
am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Indiscretion, huh? That's quite the word for it.
Pan says he's innocent.
I
he's
cannot
innocent.
apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak in the face of it.
I'll think about it.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth,
Let me sit down with her, explain how hot she is, get that self-esteem up. Everyone has a god.
I hope you find what you seek, pretty Muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Channeled your inner Perseus and defeated the Gorgon. I may or may not be into snake girls. What? Who said that?
Okay, so that was fun. Grace, I'll meet you back at home.
Now, before you say anything...
Why he
You
pouty?
knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I never lied to you, Grace. I said I didn't know what became of Calliope at the reliquary, and I didn't. But I wanted to, so I nudged you in the right direction.
Pan sus.
And lied about why.
I omitted things, yes. Much like dear Medusa, I was rather hoping to avoid suspicion
Can't fix
falling
him
my
because he's
way.
not broken, but he can fix me.
I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall.
I am trying to help, Grace. In my way.
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
Sometimes
way
she just
where I
has the
don't
most
take
perfect
all the
stutter.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
Pan likes flutes, and I've got one is all I can say. Oh, that voice line was gold. Thank you, Grace.
Oh,
Vortex, come on.
Hi, Grace.
The stockpile of
I can just
jokes.
call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
What, you and Freddy are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you. Friday has this movie that I've never seen. It's super cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk?
Uh-huh.
I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something,
Seems to
she's
strike
gonna
me
get it
down
eventually.
if I'm lying, but
She
Pan
had
is
that
perfect.
look in her eyes,
Oh, look,
like
I
she
still...
really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me.
On
which,
the 6, I think
you know,
Pan is best so
extra
far.
cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
Is Hermes trans? That's a good question. I haven't looked at the profile for any of the god. Oh, I have so many profiles to look at. Calliope did it. There! Hermes is they, them! Hermes is they, them! Hermes is... I've been misgendering Hermes this whole time! Rats! Okay. Now I know.
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I
Yes.
guess. Everyone brings her everything
Hermes
she
is
needs.
trans.
And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
Thought I heard them say something about transitions fitting or making sense for them. Wait, when? Oh, here? Like in their conversation? I'm trying to read chat and do this listening thing.
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time,
Talking about
and
doors
he
and
took
stuff.
me in.
Ah!
Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Father figure you. And you want to talk about Armored Core 6? Huh?
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
Because she
Can't be
murdered
this nice.
Calliope.
Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
I have a feeling I'm about to sing a really angry song with Athena.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Yes. I mean, well, no.
Sure.
Technically, no.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Oh.
Thanks, I guess.
That's cute. Swear on the sticks will have a kind of. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of shit happening. I can't be kick-ass anymore.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
Huh?
I prefer to stand, thanks.
Ty said
As you
Pan
like.
is best so far. Clever.
You've certainly been busy, haven't
yes,
you?
clever.
Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the
Greek and Roman
reliquary.
mythology in
Oh.
my early childhood.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any
Slide
other
dog
rules in the
vortex.
meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go?
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply.
No, you killed
I care about
Calliope.
what happens to you and to all the idols.
Oh my god. Oh wait, I gained it.
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through
Probably,
your
yeah.
fingers.
That's exactly what it is.
If you actually cared about them,
Hold on,
you'd
I
do
have to
something
sit
about
like
it
a
instead
not
of
normal person.
Sitting up here worrying
I've been
about
sitting
your
normal
precious
too long.
rules.
Yeah, she wants the ultimate power.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
I don't think Ares is dead. Ares just betrayed them and kind of got shunned.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes,
Okay.
I care. I will do anything
She's
and everything
kind
in
of
my
girl
power to avoid
bossing,
that fate,
but also
even if it appears unfair.
fuck off.
You feel responsible, don't you? For everything.
I am responsible.
No.
Aphrodite wallows in her pain, Apollo in his regrets, and Persephone in her bitterness. Every other idol of power is
Athena
gone.
wants the entire power. Athena is the
So
true evil.
there's
Yeah, I'm saying
only you.
Athena's sus.
You have to shoulder the burden for everyone, like it or not. I'm sorry, Athena. I had no idea.
They won't thank me for it. I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace.
And isn't
I
evil.
do.
He's just
All
just.
I called you here to
I'm
ask is
assuming
that you
Sly,
please
motherfucker.
not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
I just have to know
So
why.
I clicked off mid-ad, and
Of
so
all
like
the
30
people you
seconds
could have
later I got
working
more
for
ad.
you,
Oh no!
Why her?
We could have left her behind.
Twitch is
I elected to
homophobic.
bring her because, in the end, she is my responsibility. But Medusa didn't want
Panphobic.
charity. She volunteered to work in my service. It's trying at times. Now, if there isn't anything else,
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Gave it to me? Athena, I had that key all along.
You what?
It's just like you thought. I used it to attack Calliope that night. Then I brought her back home to finish her off. A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into godhood. Watch me roll.
I didn't expect
not
that to
funny,
go that
Grace.
way.
What's funny is that you thought I'd tell you without getting anything in return.
Fine if I toast? Huh? Post a TikTok link.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go to the Discord.
Perhaps the incidents are connected.
Only because I
perhaps
don't know
not.
if my
I cannot
auto
afford
mod
the risk of
will
uncertainty,
take it.
Grace. I'm sorry.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has
No
he?
sighing
I have some
here.
suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
And he has.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've
Chords
all
down
killed,
bad.
my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Pan can stick to me
Another
any
idol,
day.
I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
I don't know. Maybe.
I've never thought of Pan as one who would deliberately provoke my ire. But if he saw enough profit
Vortex
in
you
it,
in the Discord.
thank you, Grace. I'll add them to my list.
Core, are you in the Discord? I feel like you are. You might be.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for
She
you,
may be
Grace.
warrior queen, but I have the
If there's another way to resolve
indomitable
this
human
any
spirit
way
when it
at
comes to
all,
protecting
I will
Oak.
take it.
Will you? Really?
Here, hold up.
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
See, I don't like it. Those are mind control cookies. And nobody can convince me otherwise.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control.
You're looking at the
It'd be
word.
hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh, what now?
You may not like this.
Welcome
but
in. Did you join the
you
Discord?
need to go back to the reliquary.
Oh, son of a fuck.
What for? Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
Here's the thing. We don't know why Calliope went there, but it must have been important.
Okay, I'll bite. How would I find that out? You think she left clues?
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true, but not entirely.
There's a relic.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
Interesting.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
No.
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
So we gotta go back into the reliquary.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes
That's
to me?
whack as fuck.
Am I sure? No. No, I'm not.
Oh, that's comforting.
What if
Fucking Link
Medusa
popped
is
up and showed an
lying? What
image
about
that led to
Pan?
an image
We
in
could
the
look into him
browser.
some more, couldn't we?
What?
Oh, well, do you have a way we could look into those things without encountering even more lies?
Deja vu it is.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all
He's
those
a
alarms
cutie.
do.
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
I think that's kind of the point, Grace.
There isn't much time left, and I'm out of ideas that won't take more time than we have.
Well, there's always running, right? Grace leaves the city.
Freddy's
goes on a world
voice
tour,
actor
becomes
is
rich and
great.
famous.
I like all of these voice actors, man.
It's just me. Okay then.
They're all great. I mean, I don't know if he can chase you after what.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of what happened to Calliope, even a flash. Anything that gives us something to work with.
And if that doesn't happen?
Make it happen, Grace.
It's Athena. It has to
As
be.
if your life depends on it.
I can really see why the idols call you the cheery one.
I'm sorry, but why is she here again?
All of
Right
them
then.
hate
Back to
her.
the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go into the reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far. If I get the slightest sense that something has gone wrong, I am coming in. Still,
I'm not gonna
promise
make that
me you won't
joke.
take risks.
Well, this whole thing is a risk, isn't it?
Oh, look at them!
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
No, we love each other. There's already been several jokes about Pan. Fuck. Sneaking in is a terrible idea. We helped her find love. Alright, I'm going to bed. It's 3:20.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that is now.
Oh, you were expecting us?
It is written that you would come, yes. That is so cool. I kid you not.
My immediate
Yet it
reaction
was
to
also
seeing Pan
written
for
that
the
you
first
would
time reminds
sneak
me of
into the
they don't
reliquary
have
as
any
Calliope
prescription.
did.
I have special
So this
eyes
encounter
audio.
is unanticipated.
I figured talking face to face would be more civilized and
Good night. Yes, have a
you
good
know,
night.
less dangerous.
Thank you for hanging out.
I appreciate your motivation.
I don't think I'm making
Though
it to
surely
the
you
end of
cannot
this
think mere etiquette will
tonight.
change my answer.
Didn't I make you and the Minotaur, well, happier?
You did. It is pleasant.
Isn't that worth
I'm
anything?
sure it is.
This was true when you were here last, and yet I still considered my duty paramount.
I guess it can't be that pleasant.
My happiness is irrelevant. I am grateful for all you have done, but my purpose here cannot be so easily cast aside.
Asterion said you don't know why Calliope was here, or what she did.
That is correct.
Don't you want to? Aren't you the least bit curious?
You could say it's your duty to find out, at least so it doesn't happen again, right?
That is an argument not entirely without merit.
Then let me try. I'll accept whatever conditions you want, Hecate. I'm begging you.
You will regret this. That is also written.
That is a yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch. The reliquary stores many artifacts, some dangerous.
Something's gonna
Got it.
happen.
Okay, Grace. What the heck do you do now?
Oh, there's an echo effect. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it go.
Of all the times to not have Freddy around, she'd love this. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start? Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Sing a song. Are they gonna do it? Okay. These are all very important things.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Egg. I feel like it has to do with the scroll.
I don't even know what
Miraculous
language that is.
ladybug? Sorry.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it? They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Alright. Is it mask?
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right? Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
instrument.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument?
This is so interesting.
Maybe it's both.
Yo, cryptic, it goes. We're doing. I'm not making it to the end of this game
Is this an armory too?
tonight. It's not happening tonight. I bet it's the mirror, but I'm gonna do the statue first.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
It sure
This
is.
is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
No. No bad.
Uh-oh.
The fates.
I didn't mean anything. I didn't even touch it, honest.
About to pass out. Love my husband. No, I love him.
Okay,
You're gonna
then.
get yourself stabbed. I can't buff Jesus. We're about to sing. Oh, we can't sing.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. I promise I'll buff. Are these the things that killed Calliope?
Oh! Grace? Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Freddy's gonna get stabbed.
No, I won't let you. Freddy! Oh God. Oh God, Freddy.
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates.
Hey, speaking of Nyx.
Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
How can you say that?
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Your intentions are irrelevant, Grace. All
Bro, what the
choices have
fuck?
consequences.
I didn't choose this. I wouldn't have let her.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
Okay, I finished Act 2. We'll finish this real fast.
Grace, I'm sorry. I know what Freddy meant to you.
It should have been me, not her. This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die if anyone paid the price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your Eidolon onto Freddy instead? Freddy gave you a chance. Grace, is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
I don't know if that's...
She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
I'm pretty sure that that's how it's supposed to happen.
Sent by the same person, I imagine.
Or at least somebody would have died in her place if it wasn't Freddy. Because how else... I don't know.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I
want
still don't
to.
understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
This is whack as fuck!
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. I mean, perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
Can these fates really control the future?
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
This is whack.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description.
I'm upset.
I go back to well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus.
Guys, I'm
Even
upset.
if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
Yeah, follow Cryptic.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Why not ask them?
Persephone!
You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to
For
the
real,
Fates,
for real.
unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
Enough, both of you. This isn't helping anyone.
True. Oh, I hiccuped.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Yo.
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do.
Thanks.
Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
You also owe it to her.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Is there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the
This
nuclear
is
option?
whack.
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No. Hell no.
Y'all, it's day
The
5.
only other
I
person
might
with a direct connection
I
to
might
the Fates
die.
is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
You are?
Yeah.
I kind of
need
have to
punch
be.
something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
I can't. I'm sorry. But this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Hold on, wait. What does that mean? If her soul is in Hades, then...
It means the ruler of Hades can release her.
That's assuming everything remained as it was. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you
Okay,
prefer,
boo.
by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
Okay, are we done? No, there's more cutscene.
Shall I wait here, or
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
That's a good point.
Come on, Hermes. How much trouble would you be in, really? What's Athena gonna do? Leave Olympus? Get her own dry cleaning? She needs you more than you need her.
Yeah, but Athena works so hard, and it's always for everyone else.
Sounds like someone else I know. Isn't there anything that you want, Hermes?
Oh. What I want is the truth.
Here's the truth. The favor's for me. If I don't go to Hades now, I'll never find out who killed Calliope.
Yeah.
And then Grace will be executed.
Okay.
Let's fucking... Oh my god, that's
Signal
bright.
when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah.
I just got
Be
flashbanged.
careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
God!
Welcome to the real underworld.
Wow.
Fucking flashbang. Now my eyes hurt.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
Are we just in it now?
It's not
Please tell me
completely
there's a
empty.
pause.
Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Core!
You didn't think to mention earlier
Core's
that the throne was
gone, I
occupied?
think.
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is
I
a
know,
popular
that's why I
tale
was
among
like-
mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love.
And this
Eurydice,
game's so gonna
and
the game
left
as Dusk Falls.
with
I don't
nothing.
know it.
Hades tricked him, you see. And with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
So there's gonna be a fight? Good. I need something to punch.
Then, yeah, I don't know.
Don't get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
Really?
He's
Even
just
though
a
he
little
took
singy
your
song
throne?
guy.
He took an empty throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my way.
In
King
our
of
way,
shadows.
I mean.
Yes,
King of
in
shade.
our way.
Hades was king of the underworld. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
Are we done? No!
The ferryman will come soon.
Alright, guys. I can't. I can't. I can't. It's fine. Everything's fine, okay? I am gonna leave it off here. Don't hate me, friends, but also some people would want to go to bed anyway, so yeah. Yep. That's it. That's the tweet. Tire. Yes, exactly. I am big tire. What are we doing? We're gonna raid out to the first person that's streaming that I can see. Okay. Rat in the Hat, for real. Buff Jesus! Yes, I have to buff Jesus. Yes, sorry. I thought I was gonna have to fight and forgot. Hold on, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, excellent. Oh, now I gotta scoot in. Scooting in, here I am. Choose your own adventure story game. Yeah, we'll raid out to Rat in the Hat. It'll be fine. We're gonna do great. Yeah, thank you to everybody for coming in. If you're new here and you like what you see, don't forget to follow to pass the vibe check. Stream updates go right over there. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Sub to the YouTube channel. That's all fine and dandy. And everybody have a good night, morning, whatever it is where you are. I know this is a really short outro, but I am EP. Yeah. Everybody have a good night. Love you all. Thank you for being here. I will get good EP, you as well. And peace out, friends.